हमेशा खुश रहो बिटिया। My name is JVN Dr. Vishal Saxena. I am Associate Professor in Mathematics in Jayoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur. Today I am going to discuss about the replacement theory. It is a module taken from the course Operation Research from the program BBA and BBA Law 6th semester under the Faculty of Law and Governance. So first we see what is replacement theory. In any establishment, sooner or later equipment needs to be replaced particularly when new equipment gives more efficient or economical service than the old one. In some cases, the old equipment might fail and work no more or is worn out. In such situations, it needs more expenditure on its maintenance than before. We have seen such cases always here. All of us, we have seen so many cases in practical life, daily practical life. So the problem in such situation is to determine the best policy to be adopted with respect to the replacement of the equipment. The replacement theory provides answer to this question in terms of optimal replacement period. Replacement theory deals with the analysis of materials and machines which deteriorate with time and fix the optimal time of their replacement so that total cost is minimum. Now we discuss about the types of replacement problems. So replacement problems is divided in certain type of problems. So first kind of problem is replacement policy for items their efficiency of which declines gradually with time without change in money value. Second type of replacement problem is replacement policy for items where efficiency of which declines gradually with time but money value also changes. The third type of problem is replacement policy of items breaking down suddenly and where the problems may be of individual replacement policy or the group replacement policy. And the fourth type of replacement problem is staff replacement problems. Now a figure is shown that between the cost and the time. Now we can see there is a cost for the running or the maintenance cost and scrap or the resale value and the optimum replacement cost, and one black curve is shown that which shows the total cost. Now the replacement theory in the operation research is used in the decision making process of replacing a used equipment with a substitute, mostly a new equipment of better uses. The replacement might be necessary due to the deteriorating property of failure or the breakdown of particular equipment. The replacement theory is used in the cases like existing items have outlived or it may not be economical anymore to continue with them. All the items might have been destroyed either by accident or otherwise. The above discussed situations can be solved mathematically and categorized on some basis like items that deteriorate with time, for example machine tools, vehicles, equipments, buildings, etc. Next is items becoming out of date due to the developments like ordinary weaving looms by automatic, manual accounting by tally, etc. Next is items which do not deteriorate but completely after certain amount of use like electronic parts, street lights, and these are the parts of the group replacement. The existing working staff in an organization gradually diminishing due to the death, retirement or the retrenchment and otherwise. So it comes from the staff replacement policy for equipment which deteriorate gradually. Let us see the FIU-SDT case of gradual failure of items with time. Consider the example of a motor vehicle. The pattern of failure here is progressive in nature. That is, as the life of the vehicle increases, its efficiency definitely decreases. This results in additional expenditure in the running or the maintaining this vehicle, and at the same time its resale value, also called the scrap value, also keeps on decreasing. The above case makes this situation a typical case for applying replacement theory. Now we take example. A transport company purchased a motor vehicle for rupees 80,000. The resale value of the vehicle keeps on decreasing from USD 70,000 in the FIU-SDT year to USD 5,000 in the 8th year, while the running cost in maintaining the vehicle keeps on increasing with USD 3,000 in the FIU-SDT year till it goes to USD that is $20,000 in the 8th year, as shown in the following table. Determine the optimum replacement policy. Now the table is given that for the years are shown here up to 1 to 8, and scrap value shown that here that is from 70,000 to 5,000, while the running cost is given that it is 3,000, from 3,000 to 20,000. The MS Excel files of this algorithm can be downloaded from the links provided further. The cost of the equipment is to be entered in the cell B1 as shown by the green cell with 80,000. Now enter the scrap value and the running cost is entered in the green columns C5 to C12 and D5 to D12. The algorithm will now automatically calculate the solution, which is as shown in the below figure. Now a table is given that here for the year and here C means the capital cost of equipment, S means the scrap or the resale value. Next is RN shows the running or the maintenance cost. Then ERN, sigma RN shows here cumulative running cost. Next is here C minus S, which shows here the depreciation cost, and TC is given that here total cost, ATC is given that the average total cost. So a table is shown here. The answer can be fetched from the last column C, the pattern, the average total cost ATC at the first stage dipping from $13,000 till it reaches $11,850 in the particular year, after which it starts increasing again, gives the optimum replacement period and the cost of the vehicle. Solution: the vehicle needs to be replaced after 4 years of its purchase, wherein the cost of maintaining that vehicle would be lowest at the average of $11,850 per year. Now clarification on the methodology. There are considerations here. First, the running cost is increasing every year in the same time the vehicle is depreciating in its value. This depreciation is C minus S, that is the first year the scrap value of the vehicle is that is $70,000, which was purchased for $80,000, so the vehicle is depreciated by $10,000 in year 1 and so on. The depreciation is $10,000 in the first, 19,000 in the second, 25,000 in the third, and so on. See here, the vehicle is depreciated by $25,000 by the third year and not in the third year. By the third year and not in the third year. Note that non-cumulative cost of depreciation in the third year would be $6,000, that is 25,000 minus 19,000, that means $16,000. We can see in R6 and R7 cells. As the depreciation in itself is a cumulative function, here we make the running cost a cumulative also. This means the cost of maintaining the vehicle by the particular years. So the cost of maintaining the vehicle by the third year is $11,400. That is shown that here D5 plus D6 plus D7. Hence the total cost incurred by the third year would be in dollars 25,000 plus 11,400, and that is equal to total $36,400. Finally, the average cost of the keeping this vehicle for the 3 years would be 36,400 divided by 3 years, that is USD 12,133.33 as can be seen from the cell S7 and so on. So we have used some notations here. What are the meaning of notations? We have already just told here. Now see again this one. C means the cost of the capital cost of the equipment. S means the scrap value. Rn means the running or the maintenance cost. Sigma Rn means the cumulative running cost. C minus S is the depreciation value. TC means the total cost, and ATC is the average total cost. Now replacement of items which deteriorate with time without considering the change in money value. Most of the machinery and equipment having moving parts deteriorate in their performance with the passage of time. The cost of maintenance and repair keeps increasing with passage of time, and the stage may reach when it is most economical in overall analysis to replace the item with a new one, because it gets much more required of maintenance cost. For example, a passenger car is bound to wear out with time, and its repair and the maintenance cost may go to such level that the owner has to replace it with a new one. Let C means the capital cost of the item. ST means the scrap value after the T years of use. OT means the operating and the maintenance cost of the equipment at time T. N is equal to number of years the item can be used. TC, the total cost of using the equipment for N years. Now time T in this case is a discrete variable. In this case, as long as the average TC is minimum, the equipment can remain in use for that number of years. If average total cost keeps decreasing up to the ith year and starts increasing from the I plus 1th year, then the ith year may be considered as the most economic year for the replacement of the equipment or the item. The concept of depreciation cost also must be understood here. As the years pass by, the cost of the equipment or the items keeps decreasing. How much the cost keeps decreasing can be calculated by the two methods commonly used that is straight line depreciation method, and the time and the diminishing value method. Now one example is given that here, that is here in this question here, a JCB excavator operator purchased the machine for rupees, it is here just 15 lakhs. The operating cost and the resale value of the machine is given below. The table is given that for the years 1 to 8 and the operating cost from 30,000 to 70,000, while the resale value in the lakhs of rupees 12 to 2. So question is here, when should the machine be replaced? Solution. Now C is given that 15 lakh rupees, OT means the operating cost, ST means the resale value is given that here. Now a table is given that T means time, N means number of years after when the machine is to replace. So let us see, let us draw a table now which shows the various variables required for to make the decision, and this table is shown that here years are given that, OT is given that here, cumulative OT is given that here. Now resale value is given, and the depreciation C minus S is given that here. The total cost can be made, and the average TC, the total cost is shown there in the table. So this table can be formed by the values here, just we have seen already. In such way we can make this table, we can find out the values here, and now by this table we can observe here, we can see in the third year the minimum average cost is rupees 2,66,000 as shown in the table above. So the replacement should take place at the end of the third year. So it was answer, means the replacement should place at the end of the third year. Now replacement of items whose maintenance and repair cost increases with time, and the value of money also changes with time. As already explained in the preceding section, the money value can be interpreted in the different ways. Accordingly, the optimal replacement policy can be determined by the following two methods. The maintenance, first is the maintenance cost increases with time and the money value decreases with constant rate, that is the depreciation value is given. And the second method is the amount to be spent is borrowed at a given rate of interest under the condition of repaying it in the pre-decided number of installments. The maintenance cost increases with time and the money value decreases at constant rate, that is the depreciation value is given. Then the replacement policy will be, first is replacement, replace if the next period's maintenance cost is greater than the weighted average cost of previous periods, and second is do not replace if the next period cost is less than the weighted average cost of the previous period. So in this way we have seen the topic. This session is powered by Digital Version 2, Jayoti Vidyapeeth Women's University. I hope all you are satisfied with my digital session. If you have any query, please mention in the comment box. I will resolve your doubts and problems. So with this I conclude my today's lecture. Thank you.